Good afternoon student, here I am Dr. Kshatriya. Today we are going to discuss that is exercise number 7 and 8, that is individual and group presentation and evaluation of presentation. In that we are going to take only the individual presentation and under the course title entrepreneurship development and business communication. So let us start our today's topic, that is a individual presentation. So what is this presentation, oral presentation? Okay, so what is the purpose of this presentation, what are the tips for effective presentation and what are the guidelines for this presentation. So we are going to discuss all this in this today's lecture. So first of all we are going to introduce first of all what is actually presentation. Presentation is there. So you know very well what is a presentation, is the process of presenting a topic to the audience with content. Okay. Again it is a practice of showing and explaining the content of topic to an audience or learner is known as a presentation. Again it is a some of the if you want to show the demonstration, then again lecture. Okay. So this is or any practice, okay, in the form of with the help of any individual visual aids. Okay, that is your presentation. You want to give information related to any topic or any subject with the meaningful content, okay, that is your presentation. You are going to perform or giving lecture on something, okay, that is informative to the audience, that is your presentation. Then what is the oral presentation? Oral presentation is one of the instructional method of teaching. Okay, it is one of the instruction method. Okay, so it is a with the help of any using any visual aids or any other methods, extension teaching method, we can teach or give the instruction to the audience. We are going to discuss the examples of this presentation. Before that I want to give information related to presentation, that is there is a two categories under the presentation, that is a occasional and non-occasional. So what is this occasional presentation? You might be heard that name of occasional training. Okay, so what is this occasional? Occasional means it is related to the what? To occupation or employment. Education or presentation, if you are hired in any one company or any job, if you are going to give the presentation related to your job, that is a occasional presentation. And non-occasional, if it is no any occupation, it is not any professional presentation, it is related to suppose so I am giving presentation to you on this topic, so it is a non-occasional presentation, that is a different. Occasional means it is related to your occupation or job or employment, and non-occasional is not related to any particular occupation or job, it is not a professional, it is a non-professional. It is a, okay, so that is the difference in between the occasional and non-occasional. Then what is the purpose behind this presentation? Why presentation is there? So to inform the audience or people, again to pursue and to build goodwill. Okay, you know very well you can give the information or instruction to the audience or people related to anything. Suppose for example I want to give demonstration to the farmer on the topic method demonstration. So you know very well what is a method demonstration, okay, learning by doing. So with the help of PPT, visual aids, I am giving theoretical information to the farmers related to method demonstration, that is what is a method demonstration, what is a procedure to do that particular demonstration, okay, and what is the conclusion in that. So I am giving the information related to method demonstration with the help of PPT, okay, and also I am side by side I am giving the giving the instruction or giving say to the procedure how to do that particular method demonstration. For example, rhizobium culture, I want to give the rhizobium treatment to the soybean seed. So farmer known about the treatment of rhizobium culture to the soybean seed, but they did not have the technical procedure, how much quantity should take the rhizobium, how much quantity should be take the seed. So like that So, I also giving the information through the PPT and also giving the practical oriented knowledge to that people. That is a this presentation, okay, demonstration. So, it is a goodwill to the farmers. Then some of the tips is there for effective oral presentation or presentation. So, what are that we are going to discuss one by one. Make your speech persuasive, okay. Then give brief introduction. Again, know the audience, be prepared, don't read your presentation. So, again there is a tips are there. Actively involve your audience, use visual aids, provide examples, be positive, be fluent. So, we are going to discuss one by one. So, tips for effective oral presentation. Make your speech purposive. Don't go in front of the audience and give the whatever you have. You should have the purpose behind that particular presentation. Okay, I already told that is I want to give the information on what that is a rhizobium culture or rhizobium treatment to the soybean seed. So, my purpose is what? I want to give the information related to the rhizobium culture, rhizobium treatment to the farmers. That is my purpose. Why it is purpose? They should know each and every procedure or steps and the knowledge regarding that rhizobium treatment. Okay, so that is a purpose should be there for the presentation. It should be the purposive. Then give brief introduction. Okay, for example, we are going to see that is a mushroom cultivation is there. So, some of the farmer did not know about the mushroom, what is actually mushroom is. So, you should give the brief introduction about the mushroom, what is a mushroom is there, okay. Then how you should grow the mushroom, all the information related to the mushroom. So, it should be the give brief introduction before going to start your presentation. Brief introduction should be necessary. Then know the audience. If I am delivering the presentation to the farmers, so I must know before presenting that presentation to the farmers, how much knowledge audience have regarding that particular topic. Okay, suppose that is a rhizobium treatment to the soybean seed, or that is related to the mushroom cultivation or any other topic, okay, anything. We are under agriculture, so I am giving this type of the example. So, know the audience first, what is your target audience is there, how much they know about your subject, okay. That should be you should know before going to present your presentation, okay. So, again you should, while you are presenting your presentation, you should ask question to them and take the answer and take the feedback after completing your presentation. Then be prepared. When you are going to deliver the presentation to the audience, you should be prepared first. We are going to discuss the 3 steps after that. So, how you should did the preparation. So, be prepared before going to present your preparation, that is set your language, then again which kind of the equipments you are going to be used, okay, which visual aids you are going to be used, okay, again what is your content, okay, what is your material with material you are going to be used. All these things you should be ready before going to give the presentation. Then don't read your presentation, okay. You should give the information, not going to read the information. Keep in mind, before giving to the presentation, you should keep in mind that is don't read your presentation as it is. You should be prepared, you should be give your knowledge to the audience. So, that is the thing is here. Then again next is actively involve your audience. You should involve your audience in your presentation, not when it is possible, when there is a two-way communication between the audience and the presenter. So, you should involve the audience by asking the what? By asking the questions, okay, to by taking the feedback, by again if some people some audience are interested to talk, you should give the opportunity to that type of the audience to talk in front of the audience. So, that is the thing is that use visual aids. I already told you should use visual aids. So, what is a visual aids? You know very well, that is a OHP, overhead projector, is nowadays is not used. That is a LCD, that is a liquid crystal display. Then again graph is there, poster is there, leaflet, folder, okay, all these are things are there. Those is seen by your eyes, visual aids. That of the visual aids you can use here. Why? Because it will be the create effectiveness. If I want to give the information related to the mushroom cultivation, so there is a essential to show the picture of mushroom to the farmers, different variety of the mushrooms, okay, again different type of the recipe of mushroom, you show the pictures, you shown in the in your presentation, okay. If you are using the PPT, you shown all the pictures in there. So that is the thing is there. Again provide examples. So you should, I already told that I am giving the example of this mushroom, this soybean treatment. So you should show the examples related to that particular topic, okay. So then be positive. When you are going to present a presentation, you should be the positive. Don't be upset, don't be negative that how my presentation will be there, going be there. So don't be negative, you should be positive, okay, and confident. Then be fluent. Whatever language you are going to be used, you are fluent in your language, okay. So I am using English language, I should be fluent in this English language. I am going to use Marathi language, I should be fluent in the Marathi language. So you have the command on or your particular language, whatever you are going to be used there, okay. So that is the thing is there. Then guidelines for making oral presentation. What kind of the guidelines is there? So I already told that is a planning, preparing, practicing. These are the three guidelines before making the oral presentation. Planning. So what is the purpose behind your presentation, okay, and who is your audience? These are just very important in this your planning. Any program you want to conduct, before that you are going to prepare a planning for that, okay. When I want to take that particular program, what is the purpose or objective behind my program, okay. Then what format is there, okay. So all these things under this planning. What is the purpose of your presentation, who is your audience, what is your format of presentation, okay. All these things are comes under the planning. Then preparing. After your planning, how I want to give the presentation, in which format, how, from the introduction to the conclusion, okay. So first of all, if introduction, so how I am going to start my presentation, that is I am going to talk about, I am going to deliver lecture on this topic, like this format I am going to be introduce my particular topic. Then body. The next point I want to make is, okay, when you are explaining the particular presentation, that time you are using like this. The next point I want to make is, and after the completion of your overall presentation, what will be the next? That is a conclusion. After the giving the information related to the particular topic, you should conclude your topic, means what you are seen in your presentation, or what type of the information you are giving to the audience, that should be the in your conclusion. From this we can see, okay, okay, like that. In Marathi we say that what आपण ह्या टॉपिक मधून काय पाहिलं त्याचं समरी म्हणतो आपण त्याला. So you can give the like that, okay, conclusion. Then visual aids, which visual aids you are going to be use, so you should prepare for that. I already told that PPT, OHP, charts, graph, poster, leaflet, folder, whatever it may be, print media, those we can see in your eyes. So these all the visual aids should be prepared before going to be deliver a lecture or presentation. So then after planning, preparing, third step is a practicing. How you are going to deliver your presentation, okay. That is, equipment should be, you should use equipment properly, handle it very properly, and in a right way. Appropriate language should be used there, means if I am using the English language, that should be the appropriate. Don't use ahs, filler speech don't use there, don't use like this, okay. Then body language, it is a very important, body language, okay. posture, gesture, and third is eye contact. Okay, posture, gesture, eye contact, these three things are very important in a body language. Instead these three, there is again how you are dress up, your hairstyle, okay, how look you are going to present yourself in front of your audience. There is a lot of things are there, language is there, okay, all these things are under this. So, body language, in that we are going to discuss, that is the mainly 3 points. Posture. So, in this diagram you can see that the posture is there, okay. So, forward, balance and backward, okay, like that. So, you should, good posture is that what is the center figure is shown in this, you should straight, okay, you stand up straight and give your presentation, okay. So, like that. Then next is your gesture, okay. Posture means how you are look in front of your audience, okay. Gesture means your hand movements, okay. That is while I am giving the explaining any topic, what is my हातवारी म्हणतो आपण त्याला मराठीत, okay. So, that is your gesture, okay. Stop, again explaining any point, I am that is I am making the gestures of my hands. So, that is all the hand movements in your gesture, okay. So, why it is it explaining in a effective way to the audience. Then eye contact, you should keep eye contact with your audience, okay. Do not look here and there, you should look in your eye contact with your audience. So, that is your body language, posture, gesture, eye contact. Then here we are discuss about the what presentation, in that oral presentation. Again, what is the purpose behind the oral that is a presentation, there is a again categories of presentation, okay. Then also we saw that what there is a tips for effective presentation and what some of the guidelines for that presentation, making the presentation. So, this point we covered in this today's practical. In next practical we are going to discuss about the group presentation and evaluation of presentation, okay. Again I will upload the video related to the this presentation, what kind of the presentation should be there, okay. So, hope you understand this topic, and if you have any query or problem you can ask in the Google Classroom, okay. So, we are going to discuss the next point, that is assignment. You should select any one topic related to the agriculture or social issues, present it in the front of audience. So, related to agriculture or related to social issues, okay, present social issues is there. So, in this today's situation, there is a COVID-19 is a pandemic situation is there. So, you can choose the topic related to this COVID-19, okay, and you should make the presentation on that related to the agriculture, okay. So, when you are going to present a topic, it's some self assessment checklist is there, okay. So, that self assessment checklist we are going to discuss here. So, some questions are under the self assessment checklist in your manual also. I will upload the PDF of that particular exercise. So, did you introduce yourself to your audience? Yes or no? After completing your presentation, you can assess yourself, analyze yourself, how in the which format I am giving the presentation to the audience, okay. After completing your presentation, you can watch your presentation and see in which format I introduced to that particular audience. So, did you introduce yourself to your audience? Yes or no? Did you aim to arouse the interest of your audience? Did you begin with clear introduction of your topic with an overview of what you would cover, okay. So, this kind of the questions are there, you can go through it and self assessment yourself, okay. So, this is our today's lecture, hope you should understand here. Thank you very much.